Oh, it wasn't clean?
No.
So
you want to know about a medicine wheel?
Yeah.
So the medicine wheel and our platform here is really about body, mind, soul, spirit healing. And as I said, each of those things have a certain way to interact with it. There's 7 billion people floating around, no two of which are the same.
Yeah.
No two have the same energetic signature, the same DNA signature,
Yeah.
you know? That means no two people have the same exact talent.
Yeah.
So you're doing your thing as only you can do it.
Yeah.
The soul wants, you know, our heart just wants to speak its truth, whatever that is.
Definitely. How do you keep yourself sort of sound in your body and your mind and in your heart with kind of probably coming across some confronting situations with sort of people that are in some, you know, sort of...
how do we do that?
Yeah.
We hang out with people like you. Right? So that's how we do it. You know, you got to have a good laugh every now and again.
Definitely.
But for us, really, I think that what's the way that the healing is working, the best way that we can help somebody to make a shift is by doing it ourselves.
Yeah.
So we do everything that we encourage people to do. So we do yoga, meditate, I get healings, you know, I'm doing my personal work.
Yeah.
And that's the only
sort of
thing.
do you think it's discipline in a sense? Maybe it sounds like you keep a good practice in your life.
You know, everybody that's successful in anything has a practice. So unfortunately in our culture we wait until a tragedy happens. So we go along, we ignore things, we know we need to make a change, but then something bad will happen. Yeah. And then we'll deal with that tragedy and then don't have a daily practice and then another thing will happen, another thing. Yeah. All the great ones. You know, the only difference between you and me and a great master is just a little discipline. Yeah. Just a little effort that person made, because all the masters say the same thing, right? Whatever I'm doing, you got the same medicine. Yeah. So what makes a person a master is just that they stick with it. Yeah. You know, and you know, I've seen a lot of people in my travels and a lot of people that aren't feeling so good. And, you know, I can tell you that having a 10-minute practice, whether it's meditation or just some sort of connection, something that you are present and centered with, having a 10-minute practice that you do every day is more valuable than many, many things. Because, again, how many times have we been to a conference or a spa or a place and we feel great, and then we get home and like 3 days later it's like we never left, right? Because we can't keep it going, and that's what a practice is. So you guys.
And I guess from your experience in life, what would you sort of offer in sort of advice into someone that's pursuing a life in the heart, that they're trying to make that shift from maybe more of a head or a kind of, you know, sort of maybe more of an ego, or sort of more out of their body, sort of to their heart, to their soul driven kind of some...
You know what I would say? The first thing I would say is that all the feelings that you had when you were young and people talked you out of them or educated you out of them or beat you out of them, or they were all valid and all a part of you and all part of that inner voice that wanted to express itself. And as simple as it may sound, the most important thing anybody can do is to be themselves.